Do you get your countdown?
Okay.
Okay.
3,
Yep.
2, 1.
Okay. No! No, can we do it again? No, my motion controls. That's the issue. Okay, yeah, I'll hold it down.
3, 2, 1, go!
Okay.
Hey.
That should work. The infrared is a bit weird here. Okay, so this is Wii Sports Resort All Sports speedrun. I'm gonna explain you much more later on. Then I'll quickly do a quick sport fight. Ah! So the objective of this game is complete one variation of every sport, pretty much, going through all of them. And every sport of that have different kind of objectives that you have to complete. And this one is just this one is just defeating the enemy, pretty much the opponent. That was really fast. And now I have actually some time to explain everything and get you guys through this. Okay, this is pretty much the only auto-scroller that I can already choose at the beginning of the game. Because this is a high-score sport, I have a lot of time now, so... Hehe. This is just pretty much only jumping left and right. Okay, so... this speedrun pretty much includes... Let me put on the audio down. This speedrun pretty much includes... like I said, all sports in one of their each variations. So the first one that I did was just sports play, which is pretty much just defeating the opponent, what I was trying to do really fast. And all the other ones you will see have different kinds of objectives. So this one, because it is a high-score minigame, it's unfortunately like pretty much the only auto-scroll in the game. But there are some other ones that I'm going to do afterwards that are much more highly execution and skill-based. Especially like swordplay was pretty much a sport that I can save a lot of time always when I'm going for PBs. And then there's especially golf, frisbee golf, which is going to be next, and stuff like bowling and swordplay. Like I said, these four sports are going to be pretty much the most execution based, and the rest of them are are more racing kind of based, because we have something like bicycling, like cycling in general, and then like canoeing and stuff, which are pretty much like racing genres of games in this speedrun. And it's like a mix of different genres pretty much, and it's pretty fun to just have all kinds of game genres in like one game. And so this is kind of the any percent of this game that we made up pretty much. I think that was already made up a long time ago. So it's pretty fun to run, but it's also really stressful because it's of course a lot of actual like physical activity that I'm going to do. And there's also going to be some intense controller switching going on with Nunchuck. So that's gonna be really fun. And every time we are finishing a sport, we are instantly switching to the menu. And so there's a lot of fast menuing going on as well, that I actually have to do with the cursor, not only like with the D-pad. So it's much more precise, kind of. Okay, so here I have to just finish 3 holes of frisbee golf. We're gonna try to do the best to do at least the least throws I can do. So for this hole, you want to get probably at the least 3 throws, but the most optimal is 2 throws. But there's of course always some RNG involved as well, how the wind is just going to blow. And I want, of course, throw it as fast as possible. This one is actually looking really good, but I barely missed it. Also, a really funny fact about this game is just that that's gonna be it in there. Okay, that's the first though. Because there's just so many different activities in the game, I am kind of definitely like when I'm grinding this game sweating quite a bit. So it's actual hard physical activity when I'm actually grinding for a PB. And on this one you want to get a hole in one, but I barely missed it. But it is of course the most needed if you want to actually get a PB. Okay, this was also really barely. It of course always impacts as well how the setup is and stuff, but it's really good going. And even with 4 free throws, I can still get a really good time with that. But I'm not worrying about this. It's just going as fast as possible to the goal. Already sweating a bit. With the hot headset.
Yeah, can I jump in with a donation quick?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so we have $10 from Howden King, who just says, long-time German, first-time donator. Love you guys, keep up the great work. And with that, I'd just like to quickly mention that, yeah, Chrisoofy is German.
Exactly.
His flag isn't showing up on the stream at the moment, but yeah, a few people were wondering.
Greetings from Germany. Ah, no. Gotta do the wave. Greetings. Okay. So I can get this. Ah, this was too curvy. No. Oh, actually, that. Okay, that works. Okay, so here's some intense controller switching going on because I'm doing archery, getting the nunchuck in, and I have to do some fast calibration here. Come on. It's kind of RNG. Okay, let's go. So, because we don't actually have to get any points here, what we're just ending up doing here is just shooting the arrow at the ground. That's it. Because, you know, it's not needed that you actually have to hit the target, so you're just throwing it to the ground. No one needs them arrows either way. Gonna hurt people. Okay. Wait. Okay. Okay, this is the finish. It would have just showed finish in a second. Okay. Now we're going to basketball. This is also kind of I mean, I would not call these games auto-scrollers. They're more just like racing-like, because you can't save any time, really. You just pretty much have to do it perfectly every time. So it's really important that I have to do it always perfect. This is just throwing some balls into the basket as fast as possible. And I don't want to throw them like down, like just to save time, because the game actually tells you that you have to try to throw the balls like you would ring a bell. And then it would tell you, oh yeah, you're not doing it wrong, you're not doing it right, and then it like gives you a 10-second like explanation. So that would actually do this time. I mean, it doesn't matter also how many points I'm getting here, but I can always try. And that's finish. Okay, now we are coming to, oh yeah, that's one of the ones that I actually forgot to mention. This is one of the most skill-based that you can save a lot of time when you're just actually playing good, because this is table tennis. I have to get 6 points, and this is pretty much like normal table tennis, that I want to get the ball just to the edges of the table. But that's not really good right now. That's good right now. So, and I can also actually save a lot of time here when I'm having some really good like AI RNG, pretty much, because sometimes the AI is super bad and doesn't even hit the ball. But right now it's decent. But I can... Oh, there you go. That was really good. That was an edge. Edge ball, pretty much. We want to call them. And then just putting them in there. That's what you want to do. Getting it as fast as possible done as you can. And... Ah, come on. And let's go. That's the fast one. And the last one. Oh, no. That was really risky. It's always risky to put them, of course, to the edge, but that was at least a nice try. And that's it. And quitting instantly to the menu. Okay. Now we're doing some golfing. I need some space for that as well. That's alright. And... it's pretty much like frisbee golf, but it's much more precise, because you actually have to hit the hole and not like a really big target. This is a solid shot. And nice shot. The announcer is always motivating you a lot. And you actually also don't want... Ah, this was a bit too far. You actually don't want to get a chip in or really good play here, because then it's going to give you a replay for like 10 or 20s. Ah, Jesus! The calibration wasn't really good. Then it would give you a replay which would lose time, but this is definitely not saving any time. But whatever. Now this is decent. Okay. And in there. Just a bogey, but the silent golf clap. Okay. And this one, the wind is quite strong, so let me just adjust it quickly. The wind should carry it a bit. Can I get on the green? Ah, it's on the fairway. The wind is, of course, a big factor, especially in normal golf. Ah, that was this. That was quite a weak shot. You know, even speedrunners are still quite influenced by motion controls and how they can be different in any environment. That's probably mostly for like golf and frisbee golf, like most influencing. And golf and frisbee golf are also the most influencing for PB, and there we go. Of course you want to putt and stroke the ball as fast as you can to the goal, to the hole, but you still kind of want to adjust it a bit, because that ultimately saves also the time. Sadly, landing on the rough. That's alright, because I just have to get in between the trees. I was getting quite... one moment, and... at least I'm not in the sand, that's good. Sometimes the trees can really annoy you and get in the way, but that's all good now. That's a good one. Okay.
That's it.
Okay, that's it. Almost. You know, when you grind this game a lot, golf and mini golf, golf and frisbee golf are always the biggest factor for trying to get a PB. So, I'm always like kind of reshuffling the sports in the way I want to get a PB. But okay, so this is bowling. It of course saves time if I'm getting strikes, but I also don't want to like adjust my setup to do it any differently to just score a strike. So I'm just trying to throw the ball as fast as possible. But I can get some regular strikes if I'm always hitting it from this position, because gladly this position is kind of allowing for nice strike conditions, because you want to kind of like this hit the between of the first and the second and the third one. There you go. Let's go. Come on, let's go with the double. Ah, and also one thing here is that you don't want to do really good plays by hitting the splits or something. Then it also gives you a replay, because this game is always super proud when you're doing super good, so you can just watch your achievement again without being able to skip it. So it is kind of also important to not be too good in this game. It's kind of funny and ironic, but so we have to do it. Okay. Didn't pay attention, but is this already the... No, it's not the 10th throw, 10th round, because this one I don't want to get a spare or a strike, because like you guys know, when you get a spare or a strike in the 10th one, I have another try, and I want to skip this, and this is it. Another controller switch coming in. This is power cruising. And the following three are pretty much racing games, so that still means I can save time, but I pretty much have to try to play as perfectly as possible. And in this one, you can always having a refillable like turbo or boost meter here that I want to always put on and use when I actually fill it up, because that's always when you get the most boost. And I kind of also want to go sometimes out of the racetrack, because that allows you to do that in around like 5 seconds, and then it just pretty much teleports you back on the track, because, oh yeah, you cheated, but we are speedrunners, so we don't care. Kind of want to... I don't want to yet go there. So yeah, you can see it's pretty much a high score minigame as well. Sport, I'm always saying minigame, but that's what I'm used to. And now we're just cutting corners a bit, and that's good. And... okay, and there we go. Okay, so now we're doing some canoeing. That's also pretty much a race. That's more a race with myself and the seaweed or seagrass, whatever you call it, and the fishes. Because the fish are always drifting you off a bit if you're running in them. Then I don't know what the ducks do. They don't really do anything. And some of the other ones, they were carrying you a bit. But on this one, you just have to... oh, that's what I meant! The fish have driven me into the seaweed. Okay. And this is just a 100-meter pretty much race. Also like all like just high score and timing minigames, pretty much time trials. Okay. So let's go with some cycling now. We're almost done, so this is really fast. With cycling, there's also a racing game where there's actually quite some racing mechanics, if you want to call it like this, that you kind of know from other racing games, that you can really use a lot here. Like I said, like there's a lot of different genres included in this game. So I'm just pretty much steering and pedaling with both of my remote and nunchuck. And I just have to go as fast as possible. And I have a stamina meter, so that means, pretty much like in Scaffold Sword, you can only go as much as like barely the third heart is disappearing. But the mechanic in here is that when you use the slipstream of opponents, of your fellow cyclers, you are regaining the stamina a bit faster. So I like optimally want to like kind of just jump from, oh sorry, jump from cycler to cycler to just regain a bit faster stamina. And now I can just go really fast and drive by. Let me just get the stamina from here now. Now we're going a bit downhill. And this is already a really good time. And the beeping is a really good sound cue for you to know when you actually should stop. Because when you completely vanish all your 3 hearts, then it's gonna stop. He's gonna stop a bit and just gonna sip some water, and that is saving, of course. Losing, of course, time. Okay. And there's also kind of a bit RNG involved, how the opponents are riding and how good they are. And there's oftenly just this 7-man group or 6-man group of people just being super far ahead. So I kind of want to catch up to them to get their slipstream. You know, and you're also kind of juggling on the edge of the stamina meter. Okay, I'm getting a bit of slipstream here again. Okay. Okay, and now is my time. Just want to drive past them. I can get some stamina here again, and I'm already getting like either way every time first. Okay, and finished. Okay. So you want to always get around 2 minutes. So that was actually a really good time for cycling. It was, like I said, like the past 3 sports were pretty much just having perfect execution or like being as good as possible, so you don't lose time. And this one is also really funny. This sport was just supposed to be a sport where you do pictures with your fellow skydivers. and you have to, yeah, you should connect with them to just do really cool pictures in the air. But we don't want to take any pictures. We are just really want to just fly alone into the ground and don't care at all. We just want to feel the wind. And we are speedrunners, so I'm just holding this now, like ultimately for like maybe 1 minute or so. I'm just sitting and relaxing for my last sport here. Now we are reaching the formation point where I would be supposed to format with everyone else like pretty much together that I would have been connecting to, but they forced me to do a picture with at least one person. So I am not completely alone. And time is going to be exactly when the camera shutter is closing. And time. That's a nice marathon time. Sub 20 would have been, of course, like really good, but the world record was bouncing really long. Like world record is like under 19 minutes, but it is like crazy and insane. You really pretty much need perfect golf and frisbee golf. So that's why we always put it in the beginning. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this crazy, wacky sports run. It's fun and it's exercise. So if you need some exercise for your speedruns, I will help you and to learn this game. And it's really easy to pick up. So just come by on any speedrun stream or Wii stream if you want to. But yeah, thanks a lot for watching, guys, and have a great ESA, I guess.
All right. Thanks a lot, Chrisoofy, for that. That was really funny. That was really fun to watch. Yeah, that was Wii Sports Resort, every single sport. And coming up next, we've got Fast Racing League All Cups by Division X. Hey, that's a name I can pronounce. Alright, so yeah, while we wait for the next game to be set up, if I whack the microphone, I can tell you guys about a few donation goals we got for the second stream. So later on today, we have Lego Harry Potter, years 1 to 4. And there's a $200 donation goal to have Christmas hats and carrot wands. Whatever that means. I think it means they wear that permanently. We're currently at only $10 for that. So if we can get $190 before... we got like 10 hours before that. Let's have a quick look. Bit more than 10 hours actually. We got a long time. That's like middle of the night. So yeah, if you want to see Lego Harry Potter with carrot wands and Christmas hats, and get that donation goal done. And yeah, we've also got the one I've been talking about a couple times, the Land of the Living Dead for Rayman Origins. That needs $500. We're at 100. So yeah, if you want to see the secret ending to Rayman Origins, get that donation goal done. I'm not sure what it requires the runner to do. It probably makes them have to do a lot of extra stuff in order to get it. Alright, so yeah, they're just setting up the next game now. Meanwhile, on stream 1, we have still Final Fantasy VIII, as it will be for a long time. I wonder how that run's going. I can't quite see it from where I'm sat. They are 4.5 hours into a 8 and a 45 minute hours run. Damn. Oh hey, it's a cool cutscene. Oh hey, Amy Face. So yeah, we're just this is the chill stream while Final Fantasy happens on the main one. Yeah, I remember the first year they came up with the dual stream concept. That was 2014, I think. They had some. We had some. All the runners and stuff had questions about it, and we weren't so sure about it. But it actually worked out really well. The only issue was obviously the constant tech requirement of having like 2 streams running. But yeah, they've made the second stream really simple this year. And it's working out really well because it's just, you know, it's the nice, easy-going stream because of it. Yeah, exactly. Especially like you say, when there's like a really long game happening on one stream, you still got a load of variety on the other. You fixed the flags?
Yeah.
Oh, sick. Okay, yeah. So Zoten says he's fixed the flags on the stream layout. You had to press one button. Fantastic. While we're waiting, I guess I can read some donations. It looks like most of them are for the first stream. But we do have $30 from Drazanjol, yeah. $30 from them, with no comment. So yeah, thanks for that. Not sure if that was first or second stream. But we'll thank you twice regardless. Yeah, I've been butchering names the entire time, Kitty. Yeah, this year has been really, really good. A lot improved from last year. Now, because last year was the first year at this venue, so there were a lot of uncertainty about it. But this year they've really nailed down everything. They knew exactly what they needed to get and everything. It's gone really well. Yeah, some of the GTA runs from earlier years were really great. I've been at most of them myself. I'm not sure, Langstrand, because I always past 2 years I've actually been at the venue, so I'm not watching it through Twitch. I don't really pay too many attention to the numbers. Yeah, San Andreas is really broken now, TJ. It makes the run super hard, so it's a shame it went the way it did, but it was still super entertaining and a lot of fun. And hey, Turley. Yeah, ESA is going great for me. I'm enjoying myself. Played an absolute ton of board games. Like, if you're watching the stream, you really don't get the full atmosphere of the event. Like, what you can see on the camera is like the main hall with like all consoles and stuff set up. But then in all like the hallways, and there's a whole other second room about this size. In all of those, there's like more consoles and just blank tables to do whatever you want. And we've been playing a lot of board games. There's actually a board game shop set up in the main hallway. One of the local board game shops made a little mini version here. So yeah, if anyone's at the event and you want to learn some board games, just go down there and ask whoever's at the desk, and they'll play whatever with you and teach you stuff. Speaking of side events, how's Mafia this year, Naglaria? Good. Fantastic. Yeah, there's a whole lot of Mafia constantly. No, I haven't broken my phone yet, Sophia, thankfully. Although in the hotel I'm sleeping in, I'm on the top bunk, and I have my phone with me while I'm sleeping, and I'm constantly terrified I'm going to push the phone off the side and break it. So yeah, they're just setting up the game now. Going through it. There's like some stream capture bug with the Wii U apparently they have to fix. Happened last run too. Nah, they're playing on a Wii U by the looks of it. It is still warm here, yeah. Not too bad though, it's pretty cloudy today. Yep, yeah, still in Sweden next year. Yeah, Växjö, Sweden. Växjö, yeah. It's a little bit of a cough sound, yeah. Swedish. Yeah. Växjö. Skrisoofy, I said, yeah.
Welcome to Scorpio Circuit. Three, two, one, go! You are 2 seconds.
Yeah. It's all good.
Alright, looks like we're good to go. So good luck Division X, and yeah, this is Fast Racing League All Cups.
Right, you guys want to do a countdown? Or?
Yeah, I'll count you in. Yep, 3, 2,